Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Fortnite Save the World. And welcome to this week's must-have video. Now, this one is going to be a little different than others that we've made before because, well, this video is going to be talking about Buccaneer Ramirez, but she's not really the must-have of this week. Basically, this video, well, first of all, you guys know that I do must-have videos every single week, normally on Sundays when I release them. And when we talk about these must-haves, it's something that I feel is a must-have in the game right now, something that you have to get before it goes away, or something you need to focus on. But this one's a little different. This one is not just a must-have, but also a must-need, something that we must have in Save the World right now that we don't, to make heroes like Buccaneer Ramirez effective, to make them worthwhile, to make them as good as other heroes and other setups and loadouts that we currently have. So this is a bit of a must-have to Epic. If you guys are watching, this is what we must have. This is what we must need. But of course, I will be talking a little bit more horror. I'm going to be talking about how I'm going to be using Buccaneer Ramirez. If you guys missed my first video, I'm going to make it pop up there in the corner. There'll be a little eye. Just click on that, or check the description down below, or at the very end it'll pop up over there where I made a video where I got her. We purchased her over here from the event store. You guys know right now that's the loadout we're going to go back to in a second. You guys know right now in the llama shop, even the event items is where you can purchase her. You can get her for 2,800 gold. I already got her, of course, but you can get her there. And of course, make sure to get her, because I always recommended you guys purchase everything from the event shop that you possibly can. So let's go into this, guys, and we're going to kind of break this down. But first, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you. So many of you watching, so many of you following the streams, so many of you coming to the streams. Wow, so many. We've had so many people on the streams. Thank you so very much. Also, thank you very much to those people who are members here on YouTube. If you guys don't know, it's a way of supporting the stream and the channel actually too. You guys can become members on YouTube, which actually also unlocks some special little things. So you might guys want to check down below in the comments if everything is working out right. I'm going to post something there where you guys can go to and check out some interesting things that we have now for members of the channel. So thank you very much, guys, for that. Also, thank you very much for using my creator code DUJ2 right there if you're purchasing something in the Battle Royale shop, if you're purchasing llamas here, especially if you're trying to get that Xenon bow, you know. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. It helps me out so very much financially. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are awesome. Of course, hashtag epic partner. Let's get into this, guys. So, Buccaneer Ramirez, is she worth it? Is she a must-have? Well, she's a little must-have. You know, she is important, guys, because I'm gonna say this, and this is the reason why I always recommend for you guys to purchase every single hero you possibly can that comes out in the shops. It's because you never know when a hero or when a hero is going to be needed in a loadout to make it absolutely incredible. Right now, she's wonderful. She is actually very wonderful. Buccaneer Ramirez has hand cannons as her standard perk and commander perk. Every 10 lefty and righty shots spawn a cannonball dealing 51 base physical damage, and the only difference when it's in the commander perk is that it's every 5 instead of every 10. These are actually really good. These cannonballs are very much like the Jabberwocky cannonballs, where they go, if they hit something, they separate into 3 little ones with delay time that will explode. And if you, let's say, pop your war cry right before you work this, and you can see all of that, how I did it in the video that I released about her, that again was over there in the eye down below at the end. If you go check out the video, you'll see just how many of these you can make spawn, and it's actually really good. But this is the thing. This setup has one major flaw. And the major flaw of this is lefty and righty itself, because lefty and righty normally takes 100 seconds of cooldown. Now I know it says 60 seconds there. The reason why it says 60 seconds is because we have happy holidays. But if for some reason you missed happy holidays, you are going to be spending 100 seconds waiting for this cooldown to change. Now, the reason why I say this, the must have that we must have and we need, is we need a hero that is going to, or a mechanic or something else that is going to improve the capacity that we have to use lefty and righty more often. And the reason that I'm going to say this is because, well, I have to go to a certain setup that a lot of you guys have seen, which is the Commando Spitfire setup with Going Again, which enables us to, well, go again. This setup right here is absolutely fantastic because we are able to use the minigun pretty much non-stop. There's a 5-second cooldown in between uses, and if you guys haven't seen it used before, it is absolutely fantastic. The setup right there, which if you guys want to see, you know what, I'm probably going to be releasing a video very soon. Actually, I don't know. No, I don't think I have. We're going to do a video. I'm going to do some dungeon videos soon, and he is going to be heavily featured in these. So there's going to be some dungeon gameplay where you guys can see why I love him so very much, and I love this setup all around. It's a really wonderful setup. But to make the lefty and righty setup effective, we need to be able to, we need a shorter duration. I would think if we were able to take it down to about 10 seconds, a little under 10 seconds, 6, 7, 8 seconds of cooldown between lefty and righties, lefty and righty would be an incredibly viable setup. Now, this is the thing. There is a setup that I will recommend, and we're going to do the setup right now. I'm going to show you guys what my favorite setup is going to be for what it is for lefty and righty. And also a huge thanks and shout out goes out to Titan. You guys know Titan. He actually, I think I've already actually made a little bit about video about this. He turned me on to the setup I'm going to show you guys right now. The initial, I tweaked it and changed it a little bit because it excuse me, it highly depends on one factor, and it's a factor that I enjoy very much, which is pistols and how you can get faster kills. So first, let me show you guys what we're gonna do here. We're gonna take, yes, I know, we're gonna take Raven. Goodness gracious. Okay, I don't know what happened there, guys. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. We're going to take Raven, and we're going to put him in the commander slot. Raven has standard perk Bang and Pow and commander perk Bang and Pow Plus. Let's check out his commander perk because that's what we're going to use. Increases lefty and righty damage by 25%. Lefty and righty causes explosions, which deal 20 base energy damage in a 0.5 tile radius. Right there, we're going energy and explosion. It's pretty awesome. So we're going to do there, and all we're going to do right now is we're going to go ahead and replace him with Buccaneer Ramirez. Because I will say this, she is very, very viable. She is very good. And what kind of ties this particular setup all together is going to be where's lefty. Now, this is where this setup kind of either falters or goes. Now you guys know, like I showed you the other setup with Commando Spitfire, he is the star of it because you are sacrificing a lot of damage for the capacity to refresh it constantly. If there was a hero that could do that with lefty and righty, maybe you would be seeing me use that hero as a commander. But well, Double Agent Evelyn is the closest we get. Double Agent Evelyn has where's lefty and where's lefty plus. Every pistol or SMG elimination decreases cooldown of lefty and righty by 1 second, and commander perk where's lefty plus. Every pistol or SMG elimination decreases cooldown of lefty and righty by 5 seconds. Now this right here is the best bet. If we can put her in the commander slot, it actually will be pretty good because right now we're looking at about a 25-second with the current setup I'm using. You guys will see I'll get a little more again in a second. With the current setup that I have, using her, we've got a 25 seconds. So if we only got 5 eliminations, we can pretty much just go again with lefty. But we are sacrificing a massive amount of damage. So currently, yes, you could use her. You could use her as the commander, and it's pretty good, but I feel like we're just sacrificing too much damage. We're sacrificing a little bit too much damage, whereas it's just not enough. We want a little bit more. We want a little more bang and pow to our to our lefty and righty. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be saying this. A lot of people are going to be saying, well, just use Carbide. Carbide is the one you should be using. Carbide should be your leader or your commander when you're using lefty and righty. And it's great. He has zip and zap. Lefty and righty applies affliction, which deals 26 base energy damage per second for 3 seconds. Lefty and righty uses space pistols, which fire piercing, bouncing lasers. This right here can be incredibly destructive because you've got lasers bouncing all over the place. If you've come to the stream, you guys know that I showed this off when I made a quarter. I made a 2x2 quarter, so 2 tiles high and 2 tiles wide, and I made a big quarter, had all the enemies come through, closed off the quarter, and let this fly. And those lasers were bouncing all over the place, and it was doing a ton of damage to those enemies. But that's the problem. You have to have a very specific area. If you don't have that specific area and the right size, then zip and zap just destroy everything. If you are in an area that's enclosed in a building or something, you can take down the whole building and all that bouncing goes nowhere. It destroys the environment, it destroys the building, but it doesn't really take out the husks. So that's the main problem with this one, and that's why I don't really like using this setup unless you were to build your own corridors, or you will build your own areas, or trap tunnels, or tunnels where there were no traps but the husks are just coming straight and you can use it. It actually does pretty good in those cases, but I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to use it. I like using him in support because he applies affliction, which deals 13% base energy damage for per second for 3 seconds. Now this affliction right here, it's good, but this is the thing. And I'll say this, it's worthwhile considering removing him and putting in Calamity, because Calamity is going to give you a little more damage with your pistols, and that's where this whole setup kind of comes into play. You're going to try and refresh and lower that. You're going to lower that cooldown, the lefty and righty, as much as you can through eliminations. So I know a lot of people are going to be like, what are you doing? Why are you taking him out of here? I'm going to take out him because I still want it to extend longer. I want my Warcry to last longer, but again, I can take out Warcry. I can also take out Warcry if I want to. The base solo, I can take it out for the extended time, or I can take out Carbide if I want a little bit less damage. In this case, we're going to go ahead and take out Carlos. We're going to take Carlos out. And we're going to put in Calamity. We're going to put in Calamity because we want that extra little damage to our pistols. Where is Calamity? There you are. So I want that. And of course, you guys know what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using Zap Zap and the Paper Shredder. So this is a setup I'm going to be using. Happy Holidays is what ties this whole setup together because we want to try and get that cooldown as low as possible. We got Zip and Zap for the affliction damage. We got the new hand cannons, which again, those cannons and those cannonballs do a massive amount of damage. Totally worth it. We've got Where's Lefty to reduce the cooldown. We've got Calamity to give us a little more damage with our pistols to try and do more damage. And also the reason why I use pistols is because we have pistols that cause an area of effect, cause an explosion that will help lower down the timer, down the cooldown. But we don't have an SMG that really does that. We could put an SMG instead because remember, Where's Lefty does work with pistol or SMG eliminations, so we could use both of them. I don't have an SMG that I really love to put in here right now, but you could do it that way too. You could use an SMG and just mow down the husks as fast as you can. The whole point is to try and get as many eliminations as you can to get it down. Again, if you want to put her, Evelyn, in the commander slot, you totally can. Just move whatever you have here. You're still gonna get a lot of damage, and you will be able to reduce 5 seconds. Take 5 seconds off every single kill. Get 5 kills, and you can use lefty and right again. So you can do it that way. I have tried it that way, but this is just too much fun. Raven is too much fun. So I'm going to go into a mission right now, and I'm going to show you guys really quick just what this can do. So let's go to a mission. All right, so here we go. Oops. All right, here we go. So we have right there, we have an encampment over there, but before we go against that encampment, I want to show you guys what lefty and righty can do with Raven in this setup. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop my Warcry, then I'm going to do lefty and righty. And let me show you guys what it can do. So this is what the Raven lefty and righty can do. And now with now with the addition of Buccaneer Ramirez, it does a bunch of damage. Oh, here we go. Perfect. So we've got some husks coming this way, so I can go ahead and put this on here, and I can show you guys. Take a look over there. Oh, actually, it's more than 25 seconds. It's actually it's 45 seconds. I think the cooldown is 45 seconds. Yeah, it's 45 seconds by the time we're done with lefty and righty. Sorry, I know I said 25 seconds before, but if you guys saw, look, we're down back to 0 seconds. So very important to, in this case, have a good explosive pistol to help lower down the time. For some reason, I thought it was 25 seconds. It's 45 seconds. Let's keep an eye on it again. So here we go. We're going to try and take this out here. I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to have a hard time here because this is a big encampment and this is not going to last long enough. So let's go ahead and pop up War Cry. Let's pop lefty and righty. And let's do as much damage as we can here. We're trying to do as much damage as we can. I have no idea what's going on here. The second this goes away, I'm going to be using this. And right now, my goal now is trying to reduce as much as possible. It was 45 seconds. My goal now is to reduce that time as much as possible by taking out as many husks as I can, as quickly as I can. So we're down to 18 seconds. Down to 18 seconds. It's going to take it down another 2 seconds here. All right. Oh, check it out. So we were able to finish this one off. So that wasn't bad. That actually wasn't bad. What I'm really liking about this is, and look at this. Look at that. We already have lefty and righty ready to go, even though War Cry isn't ready yet. So this is how I'm going to be using this setup. This, I got to tell you guys, is my favorite setup. I also love the fact that using Calamity in this setup does give me, it does give me that much more, it gives me that much more damage. It gives me that much more damage. Let's go ahead and take these guys out here. Unfortunately, though, you can't see anything with all these explosions. And with the addition of Buccaneer Ramirez, man, this is just beautiful, dude. All right, so there we go. That's how I'm going to be using it. No, we're not doing anything about it. Ray's not here. Ray's not here. So there we go. That's how I'm going to be using it, guys. You know what? Give me 1 second. Let's wait for this to pass. All right. Yeah, then now Ray's talking. I wish we could just skip that really fast. But yeah, this is how I'm going to be using it. I love the setup. Again, thanks to Titan. You know, thanks to Titan for helping me out. You know, it was really good. You know, his initial loadout, I was able to modify things from there and kind of go with this loadout that I want to use. I love the Raven loadout. If there was, and again, the whole point of this must-have is epic. We need another hero. We need some sort of thing, or we need a slight tweak on this, because this setup is great. This ability is great. It makes this ability totally worthwhile, totally worth, you know, doing and working on. But the main problem with it is going to be that cooldown. That 45-second cooldown is going to hurt us a lot. This 45-second cool, there it goes. Yeah, 50-second. It's a 50-second cooldown. Goodness gracious. So that's a 50-second cooldown. Ooh. All right, this is not going to be good. This is not going to be good here. Let me go ahead and give myself a little bit of support here. Ooh, wow, that was good. All right, so let's do this. We're going to try and get it back as soon as possible. Oh, we have 16 seconds. I think we're going to lose a survivor. Yep, we're going to lose a survivor. They tried to heal it. Tried to heal the survivor. Come on. Oh, that actually worked. No, survivor, don't run back. There we go. Did we lose a survivor? We lost a survivor. We lost a survivor. Oh, well. Well, yeah, they got you because you ran right back into their waiting arms. But there we go. I'm going to leave it there, guys. That is the setup I'm going to use. And honestly, guys, totally 100% epic. If you're watching, I 100% wish that, you know, that we had some sort of different mechanic here, some sort of different way that this can, you know, kind of help us out so that we can lower that just a little bit more. We need to lower that just a tiny bit more, just a tiny bit more. That's all we need. We need just a little bit less time in their reduction. Maybe with Evelyn, maybe with Special Agent Evelyn, just make it so that maybe it's 3 seconds per kill, or even 2 seconds, 2 seconds per kill. Or we need another hero. We need a hero that's going to give us, you know, we need another hero that's going to give us that extra little time, that extra little, you know, reduction in lefty and righty. Once we have that, the lefty and righty is set up, I guarantee you guys will be 100% viable and would be really fun. I'm going to be using this setup though. I'm going to be using this setup in regular missions. This setup works great if I have a lot of enemies to take down with my zap or with my paper shredder. It's awesome. It's wonderful, 100% awesome. It's amazing. I love it. I really, really, really love this setup. And if we get that hero that's going to reduce the lefty and righty time just a little bit more, it's going to be wonderful. And of course, we need Happy Holidays back too for those people who don't have it, because if you don't have Happy Holidays, you're going to be sitting there for 100 seconds trying to wait back. And if you don't have Happy Holidays, then yeah, maybe try Evelyn up there. I am going to try doing that though. Probably I'm going to try and, you know, well, I'm going to have to level this Evelyn up first, take her up to legendary, and then I might use her in the commander slot, because she will give me that 5 seconds per kill, which honestly, as long as my energy doesn't run out, I can just keep using lefty and righty over and over and over again. So anyway, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. As always, I am DUJ2. If you guys enjoy this video, if you enjoy what I do on my channel, please do me a huge favor and have yourself a fantastic day. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Thank you very much for being here, guys. I really appreciate it. There we go. That's how I'm going to be using Buccaneer Ramirez. This setup is awesome. If you guys saw it, it's tons of fun. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.